The Edo State Judiciary on Friday, October 3rd, 2025, held a solemn valedictory court session in honor of the late Solomon Ehigato Arase, CFR, at the Ceremonial Hall of the High Court of Justice, Benin City. BTV News Favor Kolawole reports that the event, graced by members of the bench and bar, government functionaries, security chiefs, family members, friends and associates, reflected on the remarkable life and service of the late Arase, who until his passing distinguished himself as a foremost law enforcement officer and jurist of high repute.
The event commenced with a ceremonial march parade in honor of the former Inspector General of Police, after which the casket bearing his remains arrived at the court premises. Moments later, members of the Arase family, the Chief Judge of Edo State, Honorable Justice Daniel Iyobosa Okumbowa, and other honorable judges of the High Court made their way into the hall. In his valedictory address, Chief Judge of Edo State Justice Daniel Iyobosa Okumbowa extolled the life and service of the late Arase, describing him as a patriotic Nigerian who combined discipline and compassion. He noted that Arase's legacy as Inspector General of Police was marked by professionalism, reform-driven leadership, and unwavering pursuit of justice.
Arase in the legal profession came when he was appointed member body of benchers. Even after retirement, Arase still offered his services to the good people of Edo State. In 2017, the Edo State government appointed him chairman of Edo State Private Property Protection Committee. He did by the fulfilled life he lived and the impactful life he had with others. The second is credited to Dalai Lama. He said, I quote, "If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito." To his wife, children, the Arase and Ifidon families, and to all here seated today, I say, you need not attain the status reached by Solomon Arase. Impactful life. Consider not yourself too small to make a difference where you are.
The Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Right Honorable Samson Osaige, also paid glowing tribute, describing Arase's passing as a huge loss to both the legal and security community. He emphasized that Arase's tenure as Inspector General of Police was marked by professionalism, reform, and respect for the rule of law.
His philanthropy through the Solomon Ehigato Arase Foundation and the Mercy Arase Foundation demonstrated his compassionate heart by providing scholarships to young Nigerians, especially the children of deceased police officers. He gave hope where despair might have reigned. He lived the words of Proverbs 19:17, quote, "Whoever is kind to the poor lends to the Lord."
In the same vein, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, who spoke at the session, described the late Arase as a pride to the legal profession and to the nation at large. They praised his brilliance, courage, and humility, noting that his achievements reflected the values of integrity, dedication, and discipline that every lawyer and public servant should aspire for. They also expressed heartfelt sympathy to the family of the deceased, praying for strength and comfort in their time of grief.
My Lord, he was a very proud son of Benin King. He was deeply respectful of tradition.
So Arase was very close to me, and I was also very close to the family. We served together in Lagos State. At the time, he was the DC, State Senate Material, was the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State. We saw ourselves as brothers, as friends, and colleagues.
Today, lying here, he was a good man, like he says that the voice of man is the voice of God.
Representing the family, Nosa Arase, Esquire, son of the late former IGP, expressed appreciation to all present for honoring his late father. He extended gratitude to the DIG of Police, commissioners, members of the Nigerian Bar Association, senior advocates of Nigeria, family members, and other dignitaries for their presence and support during the session.
It speaks volumes about the respect and camaraderie you share with our father. He also spoke of the law not as a mere profession, but as a sacred vocation for justice. To see you, the custodians of justice, honoring him in this way brings us immense comfort and pride. Thank you for being pillars of society. He dedicated his life to protect them.
In an interview, the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Idigwe Basil Okuma, and colleague Eno Edobo, who was also Arase's classmate at the Nigerian Law School, described him as a visionary leader, a listener, and a mentor who touched lives, both in the legal and security professions. They emphasized that his legacy of service and humility will never be forgotten.
Arase was a man of great vision, a man who rendered so much service to this country through the Nigeria Police Force. He was the Inspector General of Police, and at another time he was the Chairman Police Service Commission, where he proved his mettle as a great leader, as a man who was interested in the progress of the police force as an organization. I think every member of the police force has one good thing or the other to say about him.
The session concluded with a closing prayer, after which dignitaries and attendees rose to pay their final respects to the late Inspector General of Police, marking a dignified end to the proceedings.
Led by my Lord, former Chief Judge of Edo State, Honorable Justice Esther Amenagawa Edigi.
As the casket departed the High Court for its final resting place, the solemn tribute underscore a life of service, discipline, and duty that will long be remembered. Favor Kolawole reporting for BTV News.